Five, four, three, two, one. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Dr. Khadija Shadman, Coach Maynista, your radical wealth building strategist. And I am here saying happy Thursday. So, okay. I was on Clubhouse earlier, and the topic was should gurus show their receipts? Now, first of all, and when I ask a question, please feel free to give an answer in the chat. Feel free if I say anything that resonates with you. Please share the podcast. Please, sharing is caring. Your girl over here on the struggle bus when it comes to social media now. And my goal is to rock with you guys. So enough of you guys start joining me inside of the GetRadicalReady.com platform so that you can get ready to become a millionaire. That's what Get Radical Ready really stands for. If you don't know, I'm Dr. Khadija Chapman, Coach Maynista, your radical wealth building strategist. I am the founder of the Black Millionaires Matrix, a wealth building platform designed to engineer more black, 1 million black. Let me claim that. Let me put that in the universe. 1 million black millionaires. I'm going to start saying it every time I say that, okay? Because we speak things into reality. When there's an agreement among two or more of us, then it must come to fruition, right? So we're gonna do this with or without you. I'd rather do it with you because I am that girl that whatever I say I'm gonna do, I absolutely do it. So this is a big, bold, and it's a big and bold promise or goal or objective. But guess what? They say if your goal ain't big enough, then if it don't scare you, it ain't big enough. And believe me, it does scare me. But every time I see it, it becomes more reality for me and what's possible because I know that we can absolutely connect enough dots to engineer 1 million black millionaires. And then what's next, right? Well, we'll talk about that. But first, I want to get back to my topic. Should gurus show receipts? So then the next question becomes, if you answer yes, then what does that mean? They open up their bank account, they open up their Stripe account, and I think that's kind of an invasion of privacy, like real talk, for someone to open up, because like for example, I have one company that I make a lot of money with, and I can open it up, and it looks like I'm making a lot of money, but with that particular company, it's just a lot of money going through my bank account, but most of that money is to pay vendors and to pay for supplies and to pay, for stuff like that. So on paper, that company looks really good. But in reality, I don't make that much money, honestly. And then there's a lot of people with Amazon and Walmart, and I have those stores as well. Once again, we had one conversation where a gentleman made $800,000, but when he got done with everything, he literally made 80 grand. Now, come on, that's a huge. So my point is this, right? This is my point. Oh, and this is another thing for people who don't know, and me being an ex-felon has nothing to do with this, but I've been around people who are like meticulous, just being in the hood, actually, growing up in the city. I've been around people who can duplicate anything, and they can make anything look real. Like they can even make, man, I can't tell you how deep down the rabbit hole they go, but they can make my computer, like I can open up my bank account online and they can make it look like however they need it or want it to make look. So with all of that being said, I think wisdom for me is that you pray and you meditate and you ask God to give you a discerning eye and a discerning heart and the wisdom. And for anyone who's not of your highest and best good to be removed. You won't see their lives. You will not having any desire to team up with them. You may be like, hey, I like her or him. And every time I go to try to, connect with them, something prevents me from connecting. A lot of times that's because that's not the person for you to connect with, You have to follow your gut, your intuition about what feels right about the person speaking. And this is the best one. Look at the community. Now, if you're brand new like me, I don't have a whole big online community, right? And so when people are like getting started, like no matter how much money I've made, I'm transitioning from being an offline coach to online coach. And this is the thing. I remember one of the gentlemen who he said he put on a seminar and he invited everybody and it was free. And he said he couldn't get 10 people in the room. It was free. He was really good at what he did, blah, blah, blah. And I think he did some stuff with credit repair and stuff like that, building business credit. And so, but today, excuse me, today, he will fill a stadium. So, we all start somewhere. It's just, and I remember when I was first coming online, I was like, but I don't have a big following and I don't have thousands of people on Instagram. And then, then it just became like, well, you know what? What does that matter? You can only change or help create impact one person at a time. And then I remember I got in this gentleman's phenomenal group about Black wealth and building Black wealth and things like that. And guess what? I was his first person. And I didn't go, because let me tell you something, his conversation was so amazing. But I didn't go, oh, there's no one in here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be number one. Matter of fact, I've always wanted to be reminding him, I was your first one. Because I think now he got about 55 people in here. Or 75 or something. He's growing, right? And I always wanted to say, but I was here first. And, so I literally feel like I should get a star or like when I come in the room, the horn play or something. Anyway, the point is, it's not even about quality as much as it's about, quantity as much as it's about quality. But let me get back to receipts. What do you think? Do you think people should go in and show you their bank account? Are you willing to trust about your bank account once you get over a certain level or whatever? I know it could be a lot of smoke and mirrors with that, but they say success leaves clues. Being real authentic about my life. I have people around me who are really good at certain things, and I'm like, look, we ain't leveled up from your knowledge. Like we haven't, like I can't look at my life and say, now I know there's a steady flow of money or income, but the way that I am, I'm really strategic, right? So I'm like, oh no, we need to take that to a whole nother level. Like you need to let me be your coach. As a matter of fact, that's what I need to do to that person. They need to go through one of my coaching classes, because this is the thing, right? A lot of times, I don't know who this is for, but God has given me to say this to somebody, right? A lot of times we don't step into our big and bold. We don't. We stay where we're at because we're comfortable there. And that could be like an energetic thing. It doesn't have to be like a conscious thing. It could be somewhere in your money blueprint. You're uncomfortable going past $1 million. You don't want to get to 2 million. You don't want to get to 5 million. You don't want to get to 10 million. I don't know. But it may not even be conscious, because if you're a person really, really, really good at what you do, and you can't see on the outside of your life that you've grown to a place that creates a space for you to be bigger, bolder, and better than you've ever been, then you have to ask yourself, what's that about? What's that about? Like real talk. Why is it that you haven't grown? You're here and you're comfortable, more than most. But in order for you to go here, it's like, no, you're not, no. So, I didn't really want to be long. I just really wanted to give my little 2 cents. I want to hear your 2 cents if you have 2 cents. And I want you to put and share, of course. I want you to go to getradicalready.com. I want you to be a part of this tribe. I want you to put me to the test. Because that's another thing, too. When you get with somebody, you'll know real quickly if this was the person for you. And let me tell you 2 things that I've learned with the online space that I wish I had known when I first started. I don't want to work with anyone who do not guarantee their work. I guarantee all my work. I personally guarantee everything. If you don't get what you're supposed to get from me, you're going to get your money back. Because number one, I don't want, if we're not a fit, we're not a fit. If you're not showing up to have the success that I want for you, I don't even want you on my team. I'll gladly give you your money back, because I'm not here to collect your money. And I hate to say I don't need your money, because I know my other partner, he says, I hate when people try to say that. And sometimes people don't need your money. But in my case, it's not about whether I need it or not. Because even if I did need it, I wouldn't want it if you're not going to come and play at the highest level that I'm looking to play at. See, I want, like, let me give you guys an example, right? I'm gonna let you step into my life. I may have talked about this a little bit, but I never know who's listening, right? So, um, do you see my phone? So at the end of the day, that's Roy. I need to tell him that. Okay, so at the end of the day, I have a thank you. Just ignore that for now because I can't answer right now. Thank you. So so at the end of the day, um shit, I can't text it right now. Hold on, let me just tell him. So at the end of the day, I call him right back. Remind me to call him when I get out the live. Hopefully he won't call me right back. So it's my stepdad. But I got him. I got him. Anyway, uh, oh, got a deal. We're doing. We started with a 688 million. That was needed for the project. Real estate, powerful legacy building. If anybody out there got 7.5 and they want to play, then come on. And I think I may have talked about this a little bit, but maybe I talked about it on Instagram and this is Facebook Live and my Twitter feed. Okay. Oh shoot, no, that's Savannah, and I got to call her right back. Call. Can I call you later? Sorry. So, but hey, I don't know who watching this live. I don't know who you, but this is one thing I know. I'm real serious about building wealth. I'm real serious about putting the community together so that we can win together. It's my beautiful daughter. Huh? This one? Right here. Oh, you gotta look around. I don't know. It's probably in that blue bag, the Christian Louboutin blue bag. It's probably in that. Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, it's probably in that bag. So anyway, I'm solid. I don't put people in situations that where I play. Out of all the things I've done in my past, I've learned a lot. Now, COVID happened, could nobody really predict that. But moving forward, and even before COVID, I kind of put things in place that typically, like, you're not gonna lose with me. I tell people all the time, you ain't gonna lose. We might get stuck in the middle. We might get stuck in the beginning. We might get stuck right before it's time to close. But at the end, we're gonna pull through. We're gonna win. All right, guys, I gotta go. Talk to you later. If you know somebody 7.5, tell them to DM me. 7.5 million, or they know somebody with somebody life-changing money, legacy money. It's when we close this, I'll be able to say I'm a coach billionista, okay? So, but it ain't about money, it's about impact. It's about community building. It's about helping get some of these people off the bridge, from up under the bridge. One of my mentors, and it's so deep that I have that as a passion. Then I meet a man who's now a billionaire. And I'm not sure if he's a billionaire, his company, he has $1 billion company, but he has a lot. He got assets. He got planes. He got big planes, not little planes. I ain't knocking the people who got the little planes, but more people down in little planes than the 747. So I want to rock with the 747s and 737s, okay? So that's just real talk. One of the rapper recently was in an accident on an airplane, and he survived, thank God. I think everybody was okay, but he got squashed up pretty bad. He's like, oh no, I ain't getting on no one a little bit. And I don't know what it is about the bigger planes, but they just built differently. But anyway, but my mentor, he used to live under the bridge for 2 years. And it's deep because, that's my passion, is to get Black men from up under the bridge. And think about it. He was brilliant. What if I had been one of the women helping to rescue him? And now he'd be riding me around in his plane talking about, see, this girl right here, she ain't even know she was helping. And trust me, we have a lot of beautiful, brilliant Black men who are in prison. Shouldn't be, but are. I mean, some should be. Now, we know we all, but I ain't talking about that group. I'm talking about the ones who shouldn't be or should have been given a chance. Like, a lot of people do dumb things for good reasons, or you know what I'm saying, like, but they don't get the chance. They don't get the grace that other people give. But that's because this is their world. This is their community. We got to build a community inside of a community that allows us to step into our best self. All right, guys, I gotta go. I love you. This is Dr. DJ Sherman, Coach Millionista, erotic world building strategist, and I'll talk with you soon. Peace, love, and light. Bye bye. Uh oh. End the broadcast. Bye.